I'm coming home, tell the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another. Why did I say ladies and gentlemen? I just recorded a TikTok spontaneously. Anyways, welcome back to another Needy Mind reaction. But instead of a reaction, we are taking a personality test. I haven't taken one of these in a while. I think this is the Myers-Briggs test or something like that. Let me take the test. Oh, it was already on it.
Gotcha.
My dum-dum. Anyways, you know, this is just another chance to get to learn more about ourselves, I will leave the link to this in the description, and I would love, maybe a lot of you guys already know your personality types, but it changes over time. So like I said, I would love to hear more about what you guys got on your test. I don't know what I'm saying. This is something new. And it was interactive as opposed to just sitting down and watching the video, although that can be deemed as interactive too as I'm talking to you guys on the video. But I just felt like I can do more talking in here. But
Stop it. Get some help.
without further ado, let's get right into not the video, the test. Anyways, question number 1. I don't even need to say that. You regularly make new friends. Hopefully you guys can read. Do I make new friends? Here's the thing. I don't, but I do. Like, when I try, I can, but I don't have any desire to do so. So, I'm not quite sure how to answer that. I guess, when I meet new people, I meet new people. Like, I click with them. So, I'm gonna go with that. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. 100% agree. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Ooh. Honestly, no. Not other people. But when I am watching movies or TV shows and I see like an emotional scene or like the music, especially in Interstellar, damn, that was a great movie. Shout out to Christopher Nolan. But yeah, I get to I don't cry. Oh, but it says make you feel what you want to cry. So I'll put neutral. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I do. Mm, 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 mm. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Yes. At social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Disagree. How much do I disagree with that, though? I mean, I'm gonna be real. The more we get into the night, the more I start to branch out. Like right off the bat, I'm not just stepping into the building and like,
hey, I'm here, guys. Let's mingle. No.
but when I do, I guess chill for a little bit. I'm gonna put this. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. That's my biggest problem. Now, the word prefer. I mean, I prefer to do that, but I don't always do it. So, I think, I prefer to do it, but I don't always do it. I actually rarely ever do it. You prefer to finish completely before you start another. Disagree. Am I neutral? Nah, I don't do it. So I'll just put that. You are very sentimental. Yes. If I'm here, then I shouldn't have to think about it at all. Maybe I'm just confused on the definition. I care for people. I care for a lot of people. Like, but do you have to show it to be sentimental? Can you feel? Can you just? Let me look it up.
Bruh.
Sentimental of or prompted feelings by. So, ooh, yeah, extremely. So it's just a feeling. You don't really have to show it because I'm sentimental. Okay.
Okay.
You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Very much so. Very much so. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Highly disagree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interested in striking up a conversation. Ooh, honestly, I'm neutral about that because I gotta be in the mood to do so, or in the setting to do so. Cause I don't know. I always feel comfortable to do that, but I'm not always looking to do that. I guess I'm gonna just go with that. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis. You are not too interested. I didn't ask it like that. I highly disagree, though. I'm always interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. I'm a very pragmatic, logical individual. Usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Listen, I love scheduling. I love following a routine. But every now and then there's a spark in me. It's like, bump it. Let's just so it's not even every now and then. Maybe I just don't have that strict of a life right now to do so. I feel like if I was further along in my career, I'd be like around here. But I'm not there yet. And so I'm still around here. So disagree. Oh, man, why can't it just be agree or disagree? Anyways, you really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Really, do I make a good impression on people I meet? When I first meet someone, what's my intentions? Yeah, I'm not really caring about the impression. Am I just looking to be myself? Uh, no, I have a tendency to kind of mold myself depending on how I read the other person. So you really worry about whether you make a good impression. Is it much so a good impression, or is it me just wanting to make the other person comfortable? Mm, mm. These questions are hard, man. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Do I really worry about whether I make a good impression on people? Nah, neutral. I forgot there's a neutral.
Neutral man.
You enjoy participating in group activities. Dude, it's just so broad. Because when it comes to like projects, like, like such works as this, or like I enjoy basketball. Is that a group activity? Like, I guess neutral? Nah, I like working alone. Generally speaking, most of the time, I like working alone. But I love my friends. Neutral? Ooh. But I'm alone most of the time. Yeah. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yeah. Ooh. 20 cent. I'm a guy that likes conclusion and certainty, but at the same time, books and movies like this allow me to think and explore my mind and create and use creativity. So, half agree. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I agree with that mostly because I'm not gonna lie. The past few years, I think I explained it on another reaction. The past few years, oh no, I didn't explain it in a reaction, but I explained it in something I wrote, I think 2 days ago, which is gonna turn into a journal entry. I've already laid down the track vocal for that. I just gotta uh, mix it. I was about to say edit it, which is essentially the same thing, but you don't really edit vocals, you mix them. But anyways, yeah, I haven't felt too happy about any of my accomplishments in the past couple years. I kind of just, do things. I feel like I'm more, you know, I guess I just take a liking to the journey itself than actually reaching milestones. I'm not really excited when or maybe I just feel like as if I haven't done much. That's what I was saying in the video. But anyways, let's not get sad here. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Oh, I gotta go to work soon. When I see other people
Come on
succeed,
now,
how do I
dog.
feel?
Come
Well,
on,
people that I care
man.
for. Yeah, man, you did a great job. I guess I'm neutral. Yeah. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. It's not too strong. It's not too strong. Can I go back? Okay, I could go back. No, I'm gonna keep it like that. You are prone to worrying about things that will take a turn for the worse. Heavy agree. Heavy agree. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Completely disagree. I'm always like, I'm that guy. You are definitely not an artistic person. Completely disagree. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Yes, if you apply logic to the way you felt. Because a lot of things we feel, sometimes are based on like past, scenarios, past experiences. And so we might, approach this new experience in our life, and then we're reacting based off the things we learned in the past. But if we took the time to really take into consideration the setting in which we're in, the experience in which we're having at that time, and really look at it from a logical standpoint, we might be able to conduct ourselves in a more efficient way within that given scenario. So I think the world would be a better place if people relied more. Okay, yeah, relied more. Not too heavily, but just look to it. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to heavy disagree. Heavy agree. I just say heavy agree. You enjoy watching people argue. What? Who enjoys watching people argue?
People do be watching reality TV shows.
Which, I've looked into it sometimes, but it's not so much to watch people argue, but just to watch people interact with each other and take note of, different social cues, different happenings, just to make more sense and add on to my, I guess, knowledge of social interactions and seeing how people. Sociology, essentially, is what I sometimes watch it for. My friend and I, we have that same thing in common. She actually suggested him to watch Krishan and Blueface new reality TV show, which it might be too toxic for my liking, but I might tune in here and there just to see if I can make out any of the things from a psychological or sociological standpoint. Anyways, you tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. In a public setting, yes, but in a familiar setting, I don't mind it at all. So I guess that's neutral. Your mood can change very quickly. Highly disagree.
Well.
These questions are too vague, bro. Your mood can change very quickly. I'm not a moody person. I'm very cautious. Not cautious. I'm very conscious as to how I'm feeling within each and every moment. So, and I take notes a lot of times of when my mood changes. Like I notice when it changes. And I'm always trying to figure out what's the reason as to why it changed. Like sometimes my mood, I can't figure out the stimuli or what caused that mood to change, but something did. But anyways, maybe it's my, reaction to the environment. Neutral. I'm neutral. Because I think that adheres to like being a bipolar or moody person, which I'm not a moody person. Pretty for the most part. But mood changes.
Get your man.
Ah,
Actually, Disagree. It does take a lot. It does take a lot of outside stimuli to affect me emotionally. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Yeah, 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 yeah. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Now, here's the thing. I'm getting better at this, but I think I do this because for a long time I got away with doing it. Like I was always able to wait until the last minute to do something and still, I guess, in some way succeed at it, you know, like whether it came from a project in school or a paper I needed to write or homework. I just got away with a lot of things that when I was younger, I feel, you know, and that's made me this grand procrastinator. Even now, even yesterday, I kind of had to consciously make the effort to sit down and react to some videos and really put some work together, even though I was, you know, ahead of schedule. Because I noticed I do get down when I'm not productive, when I'm not creating, and so I try to mitigate that by always, you know, being in, you know, work mode, or, you know, always creating, always doing something. But a lot of times that puts me ahead of schedule, and so I'll relax, you know, and I won't worry about something until I need to start doing it again, you know. And so, but I feel like this is vague though, because there's reason to this. Like it makes it sound like I'm somebody who just doesn't care until the last moment, but the truth is, it's like it's just something I can do, you know, and an ability. So I guess I'm a. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I highly agree. Usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Disagree. Yeah. Do I? No. Oh, this is so hard. What do you mean by that? Questions, bro. I'm so indecisive. Highly disagree. But that other one, you usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I love to be around people that I love. So it's like, I'd rather be on my own than be around people, I guess, in general. Yeah, in general. But would I rather be around people I love or rather on my own? Should I put it here? Yeah. I guess. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I always get confused between empathize and sympathize. I think I'm starting to get sick, y'all. Empathize. Understand and share the feelings of another. Don't sympathize. Feel or express sympathy. Are you serious? It is the empathize. Understand and share the feelings of another. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I understand. Okay, I understand. I can't say
We don't care at all.
I share the feelings, but I understand, like, from a whatever standpoint. Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That hit. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Disagree. Yeah, no. I'm always second guessing.
Oh, really, you think?
After a long and exhausting week, a lively nope. You enjoy going to art museums. Haven't been to much in a while. That might do That might be due to my financial situation, but I feel like if I had the money to do so, I would enjoy going to do it. Yeah. Ooh, art museums. Uh, art museums. Art museums. Yeah, yeah. Decisions are so hard for me, man. Because there's so many ways in which you could think about something, and I immediately just begin to think about all the other, different ways you could view it. And sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not, and I just get so confused. Hard to make decisions for me. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Highly disagree. I think I am very intrapersonally, no, yeah, intrapersonally inclined. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Uh, I mean, my days are pretty simple as of right now, but I feel like as I progress in life, when I have more tasks to do, I would very much like to have a to-do list. Hey, man, chill out. You rarely fail. You avoid making phone calls. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand things that are very different. Okay, these are things I'm very certain about. I can in your social circle, excuse me, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates. Highly disagree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Highly agree. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Nah, not playing. That would be funny if I started here and it's like, you know what? But you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Not really. I don't think I am. Nah, I didn't make any mistakes.
I haven't made any mistakes.
I mean, look at where I am right now. Well, short term. Short term. I can look back maybe like a week and be like, man, I wish I would have done that. But like, oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, we just gotta start processing statements clearly. You rarely contemplate the reasons. No. Yeah, they be asking it all weird. You really just ask if I do or do not. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Highly disagree. You take great care not to make people look bad, even if it is completely their fault. Surely disagree. I mean, I always feeling for other people. I don't like when people, you know, make a fool of themselves or make a fool of themselves or make a fool of Anyways, we're 80% of the way done there, whatever. Your personal work style is closer to the spontaneous burst of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Highly disagree. That goes back to leaving things up to the last minute because I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing a whole lot of videos right now, and then I just, set it to the side and just, but nah, I write every day. I literally write and I record every day. Yeah, I'll just, when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take them to feel disappointed in you. That's interesting. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take for them to feel disappointed in you. I can't say. I don't think that I do. Do I? I'm trying to think of the people in my life. Do I ever feel like they would be disappointed in me? Yeah, no. I don't think. Yeah, no. You will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yeah, nah. Agree. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions. Oh, I'm about to say. Yeah, disagree. Not a waste of time. It's quite fulfilling to me personally. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmosphere. What? Hey man, if you are, you are, but I just don't see how you are. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. I want to say highly agree, but I don't want to get too cocky here. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like I'm inclined intrapersonally, mentally inclined in regards to intrapersonal intelligence. Should I say at first glance? Yeah. I'm thinking of different. I be trying to, when I'm answering these questions, I'm trying to think of past scenarios where uh these opinions might have come into thoughts and how true they are. You often feel overwhelmed. Yeah. Nah. Life is crazy. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Agree. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. If you had asked me this like three, 4 years ago, I would have said yeah. Now I'm like, nah. Needed it more? Dang, they got me. They got me. Had to say wanted it more, I would have been like, no. But needed it more? Ooh. 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 It depends. It depends how I feel about the person. You struggle with deadlines. Do I? No. I don't struggle with deadlines. Do I struggle with deadlines? Of course I struggle with deadlines. Of course I don't struggle with deadlines. Of course I struggle with deadlines. Of course I don't struggle with deadlines. Struggle with deadlines. Let's see here. How often? No. I'm very specific about deadlines actually. So I would have to say medium disagree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Absolutely. I have like absolute faith. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, whoa, it changed. It changed. Your personality type is advocate. INFJ. Advocates are quiet visionaries, often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists. I got any INFJs out there? Hopefully we do. You know, I think I'm gonna cut the video here and then upload a part 2 to it because I remember last time I took it, there was things I could have read. And I love to read those parts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end the video here. So for this video, make sure to take the test. You know, like I said, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Take the test, see where you are right now, and then leave it down in the comments. So I guess that means I gotta close. Yes, that means I gotta close. Or I could just end the video right here and just nah. It's not the end of the video, but it's the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Turn on post notifications. And if you're not going to do any of that, at the very least, please do leave a comment, because I would very much love to have a conversation with you guys. But I can't say good day yet because it's not the end. So